Surpass Monsterons and political tactics. But Jacob's back to set the record straight, so slackness don't perpetuate and escalate at a rate that'll knock y'all fate. Y'all know the steeds, we've been shipped across seas on punishment decrees, same prophecies in Deuteronomy. But now tell your base of pause, wholly determined, do rag under my turban, case on under the seat, swerving. It's not a game, that's why we gotta keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. This is our insurance of life. Feel me?
This life ain't no game. I'm gonna do what's right in the eyes of the Most High. Cause when you stray away, things don't turn out right. You're playing with your life.
I lift my eyes to the hills from if cometh my help, the curses is felt. From wicked deeds dealt and blood that was spelt. It's time to make changes. Salvation's been in Bible pages for ages. We in a captivity of golden cages, blinded by aspirations of being rich and famous. Get your mind right. Don't let the limelight define right, cause chroma beamers can't lead us to freedom or teach us the reasons that's behind life. My blood type Israelite. I thug like left-handed Benjamites to smite on sight those who try to hinder the plight. Tour we lit is trying to make the remnants, so I think I beg for forgiveness, cause I'm dwelling in the realm of sinners. We've been chastised by being westernized, peep the signs of the times. Subjective, I could never be wise. Taking his stride, face the cold with patience like Job. Anxiously wait for the day when the creator's truth will unfold. Comforts my soul, yo. Comforts my soul, yo. Comforts my soul, yo. Yeah. Fear God, keep his commandments, for that is the whole duty of man. You already know. SOG.
This life ain't no game. I'm gonna do what's right in the eyes of the Most High. Cause when you stray away, things don't turn out right. You're playing with your life. He's my God and my King, and I'm gonna listen when he tells how he speaks through the scriptures.
All right. All right. Beautiful piece of music. And certainly that is a fact, and the evidence speaks for itself. This life ain't no game. A lot of us are confused as to our youth, the killings among our youth, not only the killing among them, but the killing of our elders and young children as a domino effect of our youth. But we're not confused about anything. We know, as the song alluded to, when you still get away from Yah or try to steer away from Yah, it's going to cost you. And the evidence speaks for itself, unfortunately, in that regard, for some of our youth. Before Nasanya and I came on, I pointed out to Nasanya 2 children murdered in broad daylight at 3 o'clock, just before school let out. But I'm not confused. I am not puzzled by what is transpiring among our youth, our children, and some of our elder brothers and sisters. You see, in a juncture in our captivity, this last and recent captivity, we were sent to be punished and to accept that punishment. And we tried to get along with our captors. We tried to integrate. We tried to go along to get along. While they did all they could to dismantle us, our history, our name, our families, our infrastructures. Because of the lack of understanding of the Most High, our history, not by arrival on these shores in this captivity, the way our ancients were. And simply said, because our ancients didn't heed the Most High, it cost us universally. And because we continue to fail to heed the Most High, it continues to cost us. We have no fear of the Most High. We have no regard for our elders. We have little and no regard for our mothers and fathers. And we look on the family infrastructure as something to get in your way of doing what you want to do and how you want to do and when you want to do it. You simply want to be like our captors. I would only pose this question to you. How's it working out for you? Now, as far as the evidence is concerned, not that well, I suspect. That's why these studies are imperative and essential to our way of life. Not following after our enemies, our captors, by virtue of their gods and by virtue of their life and their history, but learning who our God is, who our Elohim is, and our history. These studies are paramount to get you in tune with the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and get you in tune with our way of life. Along with that, keeping a pulse of the enemies of the Most High. My name is Yamsuf Arif, and this is the Real Talk for Real People study show, where we study, as I said in the above mentioned, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, while keeping a pulse on our people and our eye on the enemies of the Most High. That's what these studies help facilitate. That's what these studies help enlighten. That's what these studies help give you some real change. As Michael Jackson once alluded to in a song, I'm starting with the man and the woman in the mirror, asking them first and foremost to change their ways. Duly noted, that's what we're asking you, each of you, to change your ways. Get in alignment with the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, your Elohim, and get in alignment and formation with your people. From the rock you were hewn from, which Brother Kaitri is about to share in these studies today, Abraham. Praise the Most High. That being said, before I introduce my lovely Isha Nasanya, the administrator of the show, and our friend, your friend, Brother Kaitri, a fellow elder as Yamsuf and elder on the council, simply said surrogate fathers for this time frame. That's what elders are. Nasanya is about to do her due diligence, as any daughter of Zion should be doing, to help facilitate the studies of the Most High God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, while keeping a focus on the Most High people and a pulse on the enemies of the Most High. And certainly that's what Brother Kaitria and I share with you by virtue of these studies. He'll give you some antidote, some solutions. Because simply said, we've been doing the same thing over and over and over again, 400 years and counting, and expecting different results. How's it working out for you? By the looks of it, not too well. And the evidence speaks for itself. Our young teenagers are getting worse. Our young women are getting worse. Our children are getting worse. Our mothers and fathers, they're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And our elders, they're nowhere to be found. Not in the case of Brother Cartier and I. We're on deck, and we're standing in the gap, and we'll stay on deck and stand into the gap to the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, shows something different, because it's imperative that we get these studies right. And before we get started, and I bring on my lovely Isha, Nasanya, and our dear friend and brother, Brother Cartier, I'd like to give blessing. Bless the Most High for everything you are and everything you're about, every aspect or component of our lives, my soul, our soul, and all that is within us. Thank you, Most High, for giving us the opportunity to study your word and to share your word in these studies. Thank you, Most High, for every aspect and component of our lives. Because without you, Most High, we'd be totally confused about everything, just like a whole lot of you out there, because you don't know the Most High. And you don't love the Most High. And you don't love your brothers and sisters, and you certainly don't love yourself. You want to be like somebody else. We don't want to be like anybody else, but what the Most High has designed us to be. From the rock we were hewn from. And that's how we excel. Because we try to be like everybody else, we become messy and sloppy. The only way we can be meticulous and in formation is utilizing wisdom and understanding, humility, and love for one another. And certainly love for our creator, not our enemy's creator. So without further ado, I will show you how the format of the show go tonight. When our brothers and young brothers and sisters mistreat, abuse, and dominate, and sometimes kill one another, I'm torn apart by it. And if you are elders of this nation also, you should be torn apart by it. Not sitting on your laurels eating bonbons and cupcakes while watching reality shows as your reality passes you by. This is our reality. The reality is the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The reality is our people. And we need more elders and sisters and brothers to stand in the gap for our people. That being said, I will share the studies for tonight and the book of Tehillim. You call Psalms out of the Greek word, the Greeks. No, it won't be. It will be Psalms 3, Tehillim 3. Elohim helps his troubled people. And certainly by the looks of it, we need all the help we can get. We don't need it from our enemies. They've given us enough help. They've given us false gods. They have to social engineer and condition us the enhanced process where we love to hate anything that remotely looks like us, mistreat and abuse it, sometimes kill it and write a rap song about it to make music. We don't need anything else from our enemies. We don't need studies from our enemies, because when our enemies study the Most High Word and share with you, they're sharing what they think. But we have an innate part of us, along with wisdom and understanding, that knows exactly what King David is talking about. That knows exactly what the father Abraham is talking about. We don't need our enemies to teach us anything. We just need our enemies to get the hell of our way. That's what we need. And we need elders, brothers, and sisters to stand up on their two legs and stop acting like a bunch of, I'm not going to call it, and start acting like the people, the chosen people that the Most High has designed for you to be. Brother Cottrell, we're in the closing and battered our sheet, talking about the founding father, the rock we were hewn from. Abraham, chapter 20. Abraham and Abimelech. That's what we need to be studying. We don't need to be studying nobody's constitution. We don't need to be studying nobody's gods. We need to study our way, and we need to study our history, and we need to get it right. Praise the Most High. That being said, I'm going to ask my lovely Esau and Nasanya to come on and introduce herself. And then I will ask Brother Cottrell to come on and introduce himself. They want to give some blessing and praises, fine be it. We need every kind of blessing we can get from each other. And we'll proceed on into these studies. Nasanya, may the Most High bless you. Your mic is hot. Shalom.
Thank you so much, Yamsu. Shalom, shalom, family. All praises to the Holy One of Israel. Happy to be back. Happy to be get back into the studies. All praises.
Praise the Most High, Nasanya. All praises. Brother Cottrell, may the Most High bless you, brother. Your mic is hot. Shalom. Hit your mic, brother.
Yeah. Shalom, shalom, family. Bless you all my soul and all that's within me. Bless his holy name. Giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Holy One of Yisrael, the Elohim of our fathers, Abraham, Yitzchak, and Yisrael. Yam Suf Ari. Sound like you let off a lot of steam, man.
Well, I'm in a lot of pain because,
Born in the jungle.
yeah, I'm in a lot of pain for the love of the Most High and for the love of our people. And they just don't see it. Food perish for lack of vision, Brother Katra. And it hurts me that you and I and other students and student teachers throughout this captivity universally shares the Most High word, how to solve our problems. But we elect to ask our enemies to solve our problems. The very one that created the problems, may I add, and go after their gods, our enemies' God, than our own God, our own Elohim.
Yeah, Yamsu.
Yes.
We heard you like 5,000 times already.
Okay.
About
All
that.
right. Okay.
And we know we're in a situation. The Most High said, I'm going to send you to a land where you're going to serve the gods of your enemies. God, your fathers do not. That's how we know we're Israelites.
Exactly.
Anybody else been through that but us?
Exactly.
And the fact that we lost our nationality and our ethnicity and our language. We don't even know what our language is or what our ethnicity is or what to even call ourselves. We call ourselves after religion, but that's all by design. They're a conspiracy to deny us being a nation. So we're here to try to help our people solve the problem. And there's going to be people that hear and there's going to be people who ignore. We're trying to reach the people that are trying to hear the resolution, the solution, the wisdom, knowledge, understanding that Yah has provided for us. Praise Yah.
Praise Yah. Thank you very much, Brother God. That's very comforting. Very comforting. Thank you very much, brother. Well, if Nasanya is ready to proceed in these studies, I'm ready to proceed. Nasanya, are you ready to proceed?
I'm ready.
Brother Carter, are you ready to proceed into these studies? I'm ready to
willing,
proceed.
and able, brother. Ready,
Let's
willing,
get
and able.
busy. Fellow students, we pray that you're ready to proceed into these studies. We're right about to proceed. In the third book of Tehillim, and that is the Hebrew word for the Greek word Psalms, virtually Psalms. And I want you to do something with me tonight. Stop going into these studies in a linear approach. Go into the mind of King David. See what he's trying to share with you. See what he sees. Feel what he feels. Touch and connect what he's touching and connect with it. And see the story he's trying to share with you, which is multifaceted and multidimensional. Yah helps his troubled people. The Psalm of King David when he fled from Absalom, his son. Yah, how they have increased who trouble me. And certainly in modern times, that certainly is the case, so it appears. I can understand King David from his perspective. Many are they who rise up against me, King David says. Many are they who said of me, there's no help from him from Yah. Oh, they tell us that today. Oh, you Hebrew Israelite, y'all want to be, we don't want to be nothing. We ain't pretending to be anything. We're not Jewish. They're the pretenders. We the originals. We're the ones that keep in alignment with what they say in the book of Isaiah. Those taken into captivity, how they take it. Universally. No other nation has faced what we are chased, inundated with what we're inundated with. So we don't have to be pretending to be anything. We are who we are. And it's simply that on that. As King David knew who he was, and what he was going through. And I can get in King David like we're going through the very same thing as I speak. Many are they who rise up against me, and certainly us. Many are they who say of me, there's no help from him in Yah. And the word Shelah simply means a pause. You know, when you have a pause in a song, it's a pause. And then it continues in verse 3. But you, O Yah, are my shit. You have to be covered. As King David was comforted in Yah, you had to be covered no matter what your mama, brother, sister, any other says, no matter what the enemy says. It doesn't matter because it doesn't mean anything. You had to have that relationship with Yah. Who cares what they say about us? Who cares what they say about you? You know the relationship you have with the Elohim, how you all have that relationship with the Elohim. King David had that relationship. And he speaks of it. And he speaks of not for himself introspectively, but he says both introspectively and objectively to send the message across time to us, to project this message to us in this universal captivity. He said, but you, all y'all, are a shield for me. I ain't worried about what nobody say. I know you. My glory and the one who lifts up my head. Is y'all the one who lifts up your head? Or is the United States Constitution the one that lifts up your head? Some call religion is derivative, what religion is, from the Roman Catholic Church by virtue of our enemies. Is that what lifting up your head? Cartier said it pointedly and quite succinctly. They will worship gods their fathers didn't know about. And that certainly is the case. And the evidence speaks in that regard. So get into King David's mind. And he says, here's what we all do. King David got some relief by this. Not no voting, not for no marching, not for wearing placards, I am a man, not by wearing placards, Black Lives Matter. What the hell is that anyway? I'm not black. What did King David? He left an example what to do. I cried to the Elohim with my voice. And he heard me from his holy hill. Sheila, pause. Think about that. Get into King David's mind. King David is setting an example for you to follow. Why? You ain't got to cry for a voting right. Whatever they give you, they're going to take away from you anyway. They got warehouses of laws. They can circumvent, subscribe for their benefit. They've been doing it. And why don't you suspect now, when this other evil man is in charge, it's going to get any better if he get out of office every 2 years, every 4 years. It's the same old, all around the universe, same old song in our regard. But we're foolishly laying back, eating buns and cupcake while watching reality shows as our reality passes by, simply humbling ourselves before the Most High, crying out to the Most High. The Most High has indicated that. That's how we get it. That's how we do it. We humble ourselves before the Most High. That's the antidote. That's the solution. That's how we do it. And the Most High is giving us instruction to do just that. What did the Most High say? Turn away from your iniquity. Turn away from your idolatry, as our ancient turned to it. Cry out to the Most High for them, for the mistakes they made. Cry out for us, as King David is crying out to the Most High, for our continued mistakes we continue to make. Along with that, you got to learn to do good. And by doing that good, you got to learn to gather yourselves together. Unfortunately, our gathering are monstrosity because we're not gathering under the Most High mandate. We're gathering to do what we want to do, how we want to do it, and when we want to do it. How does that work out for us? Shooting at picnics, shooting at parties, shooting at memorials, shootings everywhere, killing one another, because we're not gathering and crying out to the Most High under his mandate. We're gathering simply to have fun, simply to play like everything is okay. Yamsu, what are we worried about crying out to the Most High for? We're finna have a parade like we got somewhere, like we at home, like things actually changed. Things hadn't actually changed in the least bit. But yet we said, oh, no, we don't need to be crying out for the Most High, Yamsu. See, you too old. No, I may be too old, but I'm just right. I may be too old, which makes me an elder, but I'm just right. For as the Most High is concerned, for as eldership is concerned. Reason being, I don't do what I want to do, when I want to do it, and how I want to do it. I subscribe to the Most High in every aspect as King David, as you should also. See, the change that we need, we're not going to get it from this government. The change we desire, we're not going to get it from this government. We're not going to get it from their gods. We're going to get it from our own God. And we're going to learn to do what's right according to the Most High mandates. We're going to have to learn to gather ourselves together. Not simply gather ourselves together to just look at each other and mistreat, abuse, and sometimes kill one another, but to gather ourselves together to do something constructive and positive, uplifting, and in formation, meticulous, not messy and sloppy. And by virtue of that, an example, the Most High leads, do good by your widow women. Don't shoot them. Do good by your orphan. Don't shoot them. Learn to do good, simply say it, by one another. Don't mistreat, abuse, and sometimes kill one another. And simply say it. And King David noted, learn to do good. That's the Most High is indicated and mandated. And King David knew this. And we need to learn the very same structure and discipline as King David learned in humility. And King David says in verse 5, after he cried out to the Most High, he didn't worry about nothing else. I lay down and slept. I didn't cry to my enemies. I didn't go marching around my enemies talking about my life matter. I am a man. Oh, they know that, but it don't matter to them. So why would I subscribe going to them in the first place? King David said, I went to where I get some solutions from. He said, I lay down after I cried to the Most High and I slept. And I awoke, for Yah has sustained me. Our enemies don't sustain us. Yah sustained me. And he says, and we need to say the very same thing as our king. I would not be afraid of 10,000 of people. I don't care how many you got. I don't care where you're coming at, how you coming, sideways, how you gonna come at me. I don't care. I'm tuned in to the Most High. That's what King David is saying. As we all be tuned in to the Most High. I would not be afraid of 10,000 of people in verse 6 who have set themselves against me all around. And certainly, universally speaking, they're set against us all around. Some of y'all crying, talking about they taking your food stamp, your Medicaid. They're going to take a whole lot of things because you're putting your trust in them. Because you got it twisted. Your enemies ain't here to make your life comfortable. Your enemy is here to make you suffer. So you can go back home, want to go back home. Some of you are too comfortable anyway. Sitting around eating buns and cupcakes while watching reality shows as your reality passes you by. And certainly your brothers and sisters are dying. And yet you don't do anything to facilitate these studies. You have little and no interest of your God. And the evidence speaks for itself in that regard. Unlike King David. And King David says to us, as he pleads to Yah, as we all arise, O Yah. Save me, O Yah. Not by virtue of marching, voting, Black Lives Matter. I'm a man, hear me. Let me vote every 4 years, every 2 years. He said, save me, Yah. That's who we all ought to be calling out to. And here's what Yah will do as a result of that, a domino effect. For you have struck all my enemies on the cheek, and he certainly will. And you better believe it. He did it for King David. He'll do it for us. And we got the procedures right. You have broken the teeth on the ungodly. He did it for King David. King David shared this with us. He'll do it for us also. And our salvation don't belong to every 2 years, every 4 years, every new president, every Senate, every Congress, every so-called Black Lives Matter, every plaque that you want to wear. I'm a man, my life matter. Our salvation don't come from that. Our salvation belongs to Yah. Your blessing, Yah's blessing, the blessing we need to stop the madness and the violence is upon your people. We have to follow procedure and protocol. It's not by chance and a happenstance. It's not by any messy or sloppy way. You got to be meticulous, and you got to be in formation. And you got to be humble. And you got to love the Most High with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength. And you got to love your brothers and sisters as yourself. And you got to have you some wisdom and understanding. And fear of the Most High is the beginning of that. If you don't care about the Most High, there's nothing Yamsu can say gonna help you. If you're not humble before the Most High, there's nothing Yamsu gonna say gonna help you. And you will continue doing the same old thing over and over and over again, according to Alcoholics Anonymous, expecting different results, which is the definition of insanity. 400 years in counting. We got to change, people. We got to pray for our angels. Ask the Most High to forgive them for the universal captivity we find ourselves in universally. We got to pray for ourselves for the continued disobedience of the Most High. We have to cry out to the Most High. We got to turn from our idolatry. We have to gather ourselves together. Not doing what we want, not for parties and not for picnics, not for parades, not for no marching. But we have to gather ourselves together to do something constructive and a positive while we're in these confinements, in our inner prison and in our outer prison, because we're all captured together. And we need to get it right, people. We got it twisted. Our enemies don't. We do. Praise the Most High and bless his holy name. And may the Most High bless his people, as King David made reference to. That being said, that in his studies in the book of Telehim, chapter 3, whom you call by the Greek name, the Psalms. I'm going to ask Lasagna, she have any comments or commentaries? I'm going to ask Brother Cartrell. And then we'll proceed to the last segment of studies for the night. In Badarashi, chapter 20, the rock we were hewn from, Abraham. Lasagna, your mic is hot. May the Most High bless you.
Thank you, Yamsu. No, I have no commentaries. That was well put, explained well. Thank you.
Thank you, beloved. Appreciate it. Brother Cartrell, may the Most High bless you, brother. Your mic is hot. Sure.
All praise to the Holy One of Israel for our great King, Melech Dawid, King David. And just imagine his lifetime, the time that he lived in. And these words are coming out of his mouth. We're trying to imagine ourselves in his position, but we know his history. He's like, my own king is trying to attack me. I'm fighting the enemy on all kinds of fronts. And the fact that he's doing that, and he knows that the Most High is with him, based on all these enemies, he's able to lay down at night and sleep when 10,000 people are after him.
Hallelujah.
That's the kind of confidence that we should have, fearlessness that we should have. But you got to get to know Yah before you reach that level.
Hallelujah.
And he always shows you the pattern. He ain't worried about trying to figure out the plan. The first thing he does, he tells you, the mighty man King David says, I cried unto Yah with my voice. That's all I need to do. That's all I need to do. Cry to Yah with my voice. When 10,000 is, I'm faced with 10,000. Hittites, Perizzites, Moabites, Ammonites. Yeah, clean soul included. And y'all allowed him to lay down and sleep without stress and to awake. And the first thing he does, he says, Yah sustains me. That's why we give thanks every day.
Hallelujah.
Salvation belongs to Yah because King David could testify that Yah saved him from great and mighty battles that were impossible. Praise Yah.
Praise God. Thank you, beloved Nasanya, and thank you, our dear friend and brother. Both of you were quite on point, and the students needed that. They needed the motivation, they needed the encouragement, and they need to realize our enemies are not here to make us happy. They're here to make us miserable.
We already know that. We miserable
Exactly.
as to be. That's why we sing the blues, bro.
Exactly. That being said, thank you, fellow students. Brother Contra is about to proceed to the last segment of study for the night, the rock we were hewn from, Abraham, another character whom we can share and elicit and learn from. Chapter 20, whom you call Genesis. The Hebrew name for it is Bereshit. Brother Cartriel, you have the mic.
All praise to the Holy One of Israel, for the great prophet Moshe, who reveals to us the story of our father, Abraham, the great patriarch of our nation. Now we know that Abraham witnessed the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah. And even Sodom and Gomorrah, that land belongs to him. Because the Most High told him to look around. All the land that you see belongs to you. So the land that he was in, he decides to move. In the 20th chapter, it says, and Abraham journeyed from there to the south and dwelt between Kadesh and Shur and stayed in Gerar. And Abraham said of Sarah, his wife, she's my sister. And Abimelech, king of Gerar, sent and took Sarah. Because that's what they did. That's what these ancient kings did. Abraham had to say that because he knew that if he said that this is my wife and that king wanted her, what would they do? What would they do? They would kill Abraham and take Sarah. So he told her to tell him, my sister. Or he told him himself, she's my sister. But Yah came to Abimelech in a dream by night and said to him, indeed, you are a dead man, because the woman whom you have taken, you took her, but she is a man's wife. He didn't even ask, he just took her. But Abimelech had not come near her. Thank goodness. And he said, Yah, will you slay a righteous nation also? Did he not say to me, she is my sister? And even she herself said, he's my brother. In the integrity of my heart and in the innocence of my hands, I have done this. He lying. And Yah said to him in a dream, yes, I know that you did this in the integrity of your heart, but I also withheld you from sinning against me. We see how Yah has a pattern where he talks to these kings in dreams. And this king understood every word that Yah was telling him. Me, therefore, I did not let you touch her. Now, therefore, restore the man his wife, for he is a prophet. Most High said, Abraham, our father, was a prophet. Showed him things that he don't show most people. And he will pray for you, and you shall live. But if you do not restore her, I know that you shall surely die, and you and all who are yours. So Abimelech rose early in the morning, called all his servants, and told all these things in their hearing. I want y'all to hear what I had a dream, because the Most High ain't playing with us. And the men were very much afraid. And Abimelech called Abraham and said to him, what have you done to us? What are you doing? How have I offended you that you have brought on me and on my kingdom a great sin? You have done deeds to me that ought not be done. Why'd you do this? You could have told me she was your wife from jump. Then Abimelech said to Abraham, why did you have in view? What did you have in view that you have done this thing? In other words, what can I give you so we can right the situation? And Abraham said, because I thought surely the fear of Yah was not in this place, and they would kill me on account of my wife. But indeed, she is truly my sister. She's the daughter of my father, but not the daughter of my mother. And she became my wife. And it came to pass when Yah caused me to wander from my father's house, that I said to her, this is your kindness that you should do for me. In every place, because we're going up against nations greater and mightier than us. I only got 318 men, and I trust in Yah. But these nations are nations, and they in fact have armies. All we have is a troop of trained men, 318. Wherever we go, say of me, he is my brother, which she was. Then Abimelech took sheep, ox, and male and female servants, and gave them to Abraham, and he restored Sarah, his wife, to him. And Abimelech said, see, my land is before you. Dwell where it pleases you. Not knowing that the land actually was promised to Abraham, wherever he went, whatever he saw. Even Gerar, where Abimelech was king. So he has free reign to go where he wants to go. Plus, he got addition to his cattle and his flock, a little bit more. Then to Sarah he said, behold, I have given your brother 1,000 pieces of silver. Indeed, this vindicates you before all who are with you and before everybody. Thus she was rebuked. So Abraham prayed to Yah, and Yah healed Abimelech, his wife, his female servants, and they bore children. For Yah had closed up all the wombs of the house of Abimelech because of one woman, Sarah, Abraham's wife. And the Most High has these powers. He could shut you down. You could be trying to have children, and he could not. He won't allow it if he so desires that he doesn't want you to have children. In this case, he shut down a whole city because of one woman, Abraham's wife, our mother. Praise Yah and bless his holy name.
Praise Yah. My brother Cartel, it shows the serious approach, a meticulous approach, not the sloppy and messy approach that the Most High shows in regards to the marriage. He values it, and he expects other people to value it also. And Abraham was presumptuous to believe simply because they were a different nation that he didn't know about. They had little and no regard for the Most High, and certainly they did. So we got to be very careful when we approach people and making assumptions. You have to let people make the confirmation yes or no. Either way, you should make that cover because we're only human. We're not omnipotent and omnipresent. The Most High is. So we should simply do what we do or what we know to do in regards to other human beings and let them speak for themselves in that regard and not make assumptions upon others. And I said the Most High values a relationship between a man and a woman, not only our ancient father, but all those relationships. And it will cause people sooner or later. Some people think they can get away. You can't get away from that reckless approach when it comes to marriages. The Most High will call you up on it sooner or later. So it's a serious relationship with the Most High. He values it, expects us to value it. And we as the people shouldn't be very presumptuous and assume anything about anybody. Praise the Most High and bless his holy name. Lasanya, do you have any comments on comments and commentaries in regards to anything Brother Carter has shared with us tonight?
Yeah, well, just a comment, just a brief comment. I noticed that in verse 4, I just it's really kind of funny to me. I thought about Bernie Mac when he said, "Oh Lord."
That's a good one.
Yeah, he said, "Oh Lord." So that's all I got right there. But it was well put. He explained it well. So I got an understanding of what he said. All praises.
Yeah, he was right. I'm gonna let Brother Kaitriel make his commentary in regards to what you just said, and perhaps I may add on something in addition. Perhaps I may not. Brother Kaitriel is very thorough in his approaches and his dissemination So I'm going to let Cartrell respond to that because he shared these studies. Brother Cartrell, any response to Nasanya?
No.
No comment. Well, I'm back with Cartrell. I think you said it all. I think you answered the very statement you posed, Nasanya. So we need not add in addition to it. Oh, Lord. It was astonishing to Amalek. Praise the Most. Just like Bernie Mac used to make that scene. We concur. Well, Nasanya, Brother Cartrell, Nasanya, as a daughter of Zion, like all you daughters of Zion, has done her due diligence. As you daughters of Zion should be doing your due diligence to help facilitate these studies, even in your private lives, in your homes, and so on and so forth. Brother Cartrell and I, as elders, simply surrogate fathers of this time frame, have done our due diligence for the nation. We provided these studies. We've done our due diligence and moral obligation. And we provided these studies for you to meditate on, to lean on, to focus on, and to allow your footsteps to travel the pathway by virtue of these words, these studies. In that regard, we can do no more. It's incumbent upon each of you to do something for yourself. You see, the Most High Word is going to work in spite of us, irregardless of us. But for each of us individually, the Most High Word shares an antidote, shares wisdom and understanding. Simply say it with your humble approach to the Most High. The Most High Word works for you individually if you work it. Cartrell can't work it for you. Nasanya can't work it for you. Yam Sufarif can't work it for you. You have to do it for yourself. Ask the man and a woman in the mirror by virtue of the Most High to change your ways. Praise the Most High and bless his holy name. That being said, I'm going to ask my lovely Esau beloved wife, Nasanya, to make her closing remarks and her comments. And then I will ask Brother Cartrell, our friend, your friend, elder council of the nation, to make his closing remarks and comments and to close us out for the night. Praise the Most High. Nasanya, your mic is hot.
Shalom and good night.
Thank you, Nasanya. Short, quick, and sweet. Brother Cartrell.
Love you, Yah. Thank you for another opportunity, another day to share your word. Rise up and let your enemies be scattered. Gather us, Yah. Help us to gather our people. Love you, Yisrael. Shalom and good night.
Shalom and good night.
Oh You'll be